Christopher Columbus, he lied, he lied. Christopher Columbus, he lied, he lied. And 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. She said, remember it like that, and you'll always know the facts. So in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. She said, remember it like that, and you'll always know the facts. So in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. It was blue like that, deep blue that mesmerized ship slaves to suicide in a time when to live was far worse than to die. Blue like that, one no plunging so low into my rainy zone, bottomless pit that it tripped on a ripped and split in two and called itself the blues. Blue like that, sickening blue that once ran through, then out of Emmett Till's lifeless body. Somebody thought that they could kill that boy's spirit if they whipped him till he couldn't feel it. Somebody thought they could cover this world in their own dark night if they blew out his light, so they gouged out his eyes. And somebody taught those men that you could bury alive, that if a body sunk deep enough to the bottom of a river, it would never rise. Christopher Columbus, his story would be told in every poem that Langston wrote, and every blues and jazz note, on street corners where rappers would just flow, and Calloway scatting and Sammy Stapping and Muhammad Ali floating like a butterfly but stinging like a bee. With every dance that we grooved, a mountain was moved. With every song that we sung, a battle was won, and all along we knew we had been lied to. And 1492, Columbus sailed all over me and you. He lied, he lied. Miscalculating fate, he landed in a place where he could take the land, break the door, and tell the fathers, if you didn't want me to take what's yours, you shouldn't have left the key in the door. With every bloody conquest, he hungered for more. When he was done with the East, he headed out west, standing before the nations in his Sunday's best, he said, the salvation of you savages is riding heavy on our chests. You'll humbly submit, you know what's best. By the Bible or the gun, you pick which one. And that's the real story on how the West was won. He left his legacy on the trail of tears, then told us it was his manifest destiny to be there. He raised cities and laid railroad tracks on the backs of Chinese immigrants and Irish men and women and black men and women and other men and women who couldn't distinguish what the fine print meant. Christopher Columbus, he lied, he lied. Christopher Columbus, he lied, he lied. Our legacy here is not the same. So the names, the day, the way that it happened may change, but one fact remains. We have all been deceived. So if you believe me, please meet me at the common point of our pain. We've been waiting too long, like the man who was lame at the pool of Shalom, for Messiah to pass and right every wrong. When it was the preacher's propensity to preach, the parish to praise, the hoe of the prophet to pick, our present the poet's passion to protest, put pain and prayer, put change and care. So don't tell me we can't change what we can. This has been more than noise that I holler. I'm trying to make $1 out of the 15 cents that I got, and I know it's not a lot, but a little goes a long ways. I learned some rough nights and some hungry days, and though the rhymes may change by times, the multitude can still be fed with 2 drumsticks and 5 pieces of cornbread. I don't care what Columbus said, the water still turns to wine with every truth that I rhyme. It's like a fire shut up in my bones sometimes. I want to fall before God's throne sometimes and ask him to make me like Samson so I can tear down these walls with my rhymes. Don't just give me mental facilities with electric abilities. Y'all look like y'all feeling me. So if you're finally through with being lied to, and we're finished with just licking our wounds, and we say we're finally hungry for the inside out and found out that the truth had been there all along, just waiting for us